Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's quarter-final day here at the Coral World Grand Prix. And it is I, Lard Teammaker, on behalf of the Game One Pleasure podcast and content creators, and we are back for episode 81. Part 81, yes. Either or, whatever way you choose to say it, it's still 81 of the Rising Star Career Mode. And today, it is quarter-final day, as I say, against Sean Murphy, the number 13 in the world, in a best of 7. Can I be as relentless as I was last week against Ronnie O'Sullivan in our revenge? Then let us find out, shall we? Hey. Good afternoon, Michael. How's it going? See how well we do today, eh? As the crowd erupts.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The first frame, Sean Murphy to break.
I'm okay, mate. Not 100%, but, you know, I'd say about 94.623% okay. Ready for some snooker. Oh, that was a close one. He's not going for it now. Did that hit? Oh, he's left that on, has he? Oh, he has. First blood to potentially me.
Very tricky shot coming up.
Great opening red.
1.
Pink's too close. Pink's too close. Tom Merritt, thank you very much for the host, and thank everyone for the hosts who were auto-hosting before I started today.
Just wants
Thank
to
you
sink
very
this
much.
into the left corner pocket.
Lost the cue ball a tad there.
Yeah, I was a little sort of
3.
unable to fully control where I wanted and what I wanted, but we're okay. We should be okay. Or do I play smarter here and not bother? You know what? I think I'm going to play smarter here and not bother.
He'll be pleased with that. It looks safe.
Let's get into the match properly
James
without
Cahill, 3.
going too silly. Let Sean make the mistakes. Let us keep it as tight as possible.
Not an easy one, but a half chance.
How was your evening yesterday, Michael? Oh, went in
Well, he lost control of the cue ball there. Careless.
Foul.
and there was a
Sean
mistake
Murphy,
I didn't
4.
want.
Good split. That's really opened the table up here.
1.
He's playing this into the right centre pocket.
Very nicely done.
See, that happens.
7.
He's lining this up into the right middle pocket.
8.
This should be pretty straightforward.
13.
So it went from the start I wanted to the start I didn't want. It's okay, thanks. Had a quiet evening. Has your headache subsided? It has.
14.
Thankfully, it didn't last too long in terms of severity. So I was able to come back and stream last night. So we've got quite a bit of Art of Rally done.
17.
I still feel like the remnants of it just sitting there, you know.
18.
But it's manageable, you know.
21.
Because I tested the being on Tish's stream with Fall Guys last night to see whether I was feeling up to doing last night's stream, and
22.
I felt good, you know, I felt alright.
He's looking to pop this into the right corner. Excellent shot.
He really looks in fine form at the moment.
29.
I need him to miss here, but he's not going to. So having knocked the
30.
number 2 in the world out, are we going to be knocked out by the number 13? It's possible.
$35.
So you're going to see this afternoon to the uncomfortable spectacle.
This is a tricky
of hitting
one along the
balls with a
cushion.
wooden stick, often referred to as snooker. Afternoon, Huvian.
36.
How's it going, me old macker?
$41.
He's playing for the right corner here. That's an excellent pot.
Brimming with confidence and on a bit of a roll at the moment.
Yeah, I'm not bad.
42.
He's just
Not
looking
bad.
to drop this in gently.
Certainly felt worse, put it that way. But you know, I'm alright. Ready for some more ball hitting with
He'll
a
be
wooden
fuming
thing.
about that.
47.
You know, slapping against them.
Sean Murphy, 47.
Clattering, you know. So still, we're not out of this frame yet.
This is tough.
Ideally, that should have went in, but there you go. How's your week been, Hoover? It's been alright.
Brilliant. What a pot.
Superb cubal control there. Ideal position.
1.
Tough shot coming up.
No problem there.
Well, that's
a wonderful,
frame
wonderful
one
pot.
taken by Sean Murphy.
7.
This red required.
No problems with the rest there.
There we
Well
go.
played.
8.
He's playing the pot here.
So the starters after fumbled,
Tremendous pot.
stumbled, very soon afterwards. Cold. We even had snow that neither settled or lasted. As for me, I made it from sun up to sundown each day, so it must be that, yeah. it's every day, just like any other at the moment. I got up, I did stuff, and I went to bed.
11.
Fair. Very
He's
fair.
aiming for the left corner here. That hasn't really worked out at all.
13.
Yeah, it doesn't work out at all, but you know what? He's won the frame.
Sean Murphy, 13.
I mean, you know, what?
Frame conceded.
48,
Frame
43
Sean
left on the
Murphy.
table.
And now the frame is
61
here.
behind. And trying.
Well, he's established a one-frame lead here. Some pretty impressive snooker in that last frame.
Hello,
Thank you.
Pixel.
The
Ahoy,
second
hoy.
frame, James Cahill to break.
How's it going, dude? Kind of shitty, not gonna lie. Well, what's up, mate? What is the matter?
In off. That's careless.
It's
Foul.
very careless,
James
but I'll
Cahill,
take it.
4.
He looks to be playing on here.
Because he got a
Now, can he drop
leg up
this
from
into the right
a
corner?
foul from me. I said,
Well, an excellent pot.
you just don't want to deal
Quality
with it. You
cueing
feel
there.
like arse.
Really good.
1.
Like badly microwaved arse. Actually, you know what? There's no good percentage by playing a shot from there.
James Cahill, 1.
I could have taken the black on, but there was no guarantee of actually hitting, splitting the reds open, so there's no point. Sounds like one of those duvet days you need, mate. That's what it sounds like. Yeah. See, you know how I feel? I get my hands at a go like this. Oh, what have I done here?
That's not ended well. Tough shot, but not what he was hoping for. Pace
Well, I
is
think,
very important.
winter and the pandemic is not helping anyone.
1.
Oh, wonderful shot.
And that didn't help me either. Should have went for that black ball and saw what
3.
happened.
Well, he's taking the red on.
This is not a good start. Not a good start at all.
Fabulous effort. That's a great pot.
4.
He's aiming for the left corner here.
I mean, it's been streaming and you guys have kept me going
Not
really
the best
over these
positional
past,
shot.
10 months?
8. Sean Murphy, 8.
Tough shot coming up.
Oh, that was a nice shot.
1.
Let's
try there.
Half a chance here. Excellent pot. Superb.
He'll be very happy with the position here.
4.
Because I'm starting to hear more friends and their family catching the shitter that is the COVID.
5.
Not an easy one, but a half chance.
Now,
Loose shot.
that
11.
red No, that red can't, can it? Oh, the black's just too far over. Yeah, the English variant, the Brazilian. When there's only times when you ask, do you want a Brazilian? No, thank you.
James
Yeah,
Cahill,
it would, wouldn't it?
11.
See, we both thought of that. Oh, going into the pocket. Oh, you lucky bastard.
Nicely played.
How many is Brazilian? I believe it is 350 bits. That's what I believe it is.
He's not played that well. Tough shot, but he could have played it better.
He's attempting to sink this into the left corner
Knackers.
pocket. That's a beauty.
1. Eight.
It's just how big is Triple H?
Decent position to take on a colour here.
9.
Really well played.
16.
He just wants this to drop gently into the
A
pocket.
couple of cranes at least, you know.
17.
Nicely played.
Yeah, loads of time to gut level to start to dig.
24.
He's taking this on to the right middle. No issues there.
Wonderful shot.
25.
Haha, that's from Michael. I was waiting for a
This
wrestling
should be
gag to come out of
straightforward
that one.
enough. Nicely done.
This could be 2-0.
32.
Tremendous pot. Brilliant.
Position looks very good here.
Could be in trouble
He's played
here.
that very well.
33. $40.
This
Well,
is
I'm
being
not
played
having a
towards the
quarterfinal
left
knockout,
middle
but
pocket.
There you go. This could be happening if I don't start playing.
Great shot.
He's right on top of his game at the moment.
It's only what, scored 20 points
41.
so far?
$47.
Looking to play this softly.
Nice position on the black.
48.
So he just
What,
needs to pot the black.
65? So he scored over 120 points. I've scored 20.
That should mean no way back into this frame for his opponent.
55.
Yeah, he's scored 128 points in this match so far with Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy, 55. Frame conceded. Frame,
Wow.
Sean Murphy.
And that is the frame.
That's a two-frame lead now.
Oh, look
This
at that
lead
evil
will be a
look.
concern. He needs to settle down a bit here. This is a key frame.
Thank you. The third frame. Sean Murphy to break.
Yeah, clattering his balls around the place. ace. And that, that's... It's...
He's going for it.
Really nice opening, Red.
This is not looking good.
1.
This is not looking good at all.
The fact that he's forced to use the rest makes it a little trickier.
He's played that very well with the rest.
4.
So it sort of looks in here going, oh no, what's going
5.
on? He's just playing very well, and I'm not.
That split is not bad at all. Great opportunity.
Crikey.
10.
After the domination of Ronnie O'Sullivan last week to this.
11. 16.
'Yeah, he's alright with that. It's fine. But nicely on the blue, takes that other red.
17.
'All comes down nicely for the one below the black.
22. 23.
Or just on the black. 2. No, he's on the black.
30.
A delicate touch required here.
Position looks
was
good
gonna
for a colour.
I was going to say awkward
31.
clearing there, but, you know, he was fine. This could be a very, very quick match.
38.
This needs to be played at the right pace.
39. 46.
Again, nice shot.
Gently does it.
He won't be too happy with his position here.
47.
Okay.
Sean Murphy, 47.
And again, he's snookered us behind that, so we can't even hit it to try and knock it away. Okay, do I try this? Do I go for this shot here, or do I play this safe? Because so far I haven't hit anything yet that's really meaningful. But I've
He's
got to
looking
try
at
and
this
go
red.
for it, because back is almost against the
Oh,
wall.
so close. He needed some luck there, and he didn't get it.
I haven't even got luck there either.
So, this pot into the right corner. Tremendous shot.
Oh, wonderful shot.
1.
Well, he's looking at potting this into the right corner pocket. Down it goes.
It's going to be 3-0.
Excellent cueing.
3-0, ladies and gentlemen. 3-0.
4.
The long pot specialist has been misfiring
Nicely
today.
positioned for the black.
5.
Would you believe it?
12.
So 59 points.
Sean Murphy, 12.
And look at that. Again, can't get to any of the balls that I really want. Steady. Oh, come on, blue tip. Oh,
He just needs this red. What a beauty.
And that shuts the door on his opponent in this frame.
1. 8.
it's 3-0, ladies and gentlemen.
9.
3-0.
14.
He's taking the red on.
And I've got to do the
Beautifully
seemingly
done.
impossible now. I've got to win the next 4.
15.
That's him scored over 200
22.
points.
23.
'Played it well.
30.
Just wants this pot to drop into the pocket.
What a difference a week makes, eh?
31.
'Absolute scenes here, ladies and
38.
gentlemen.
Just the colours left now. And in it goes.
40. 43.
Now, in a few weeks' time, we'll have the shootout happening.
47.
That whole event will be done in one stream.
Nicely onto the pink.
If I play decent enough in it, which
52.
by this standard, I'll be out in the first round.
58.
A delicate touch required here.
Sean Murphy is absolutely on fire.
Fantastic clearance. Brilliant.
65. And the frame, Sean Murphy.
And that is the frame. Well played.
Got 250 points
Thank you, the fourth frame.
he's
James
done.
Cahill.
Hello, Robin. Hiya. How are you? How goes it? You join me with my back against the wall, firmly planted against it. I lose these frames now. I am out of the match and out of the tournament. I've got
He
to
fancies
win.
this red.
That's not what he was hoping for.
1.
Making candles and wait for my lunch to warm up. Nice. I'm better than I felt yesterday evening and afternoon.
No more
Now
than
just trying
half a
to
chance here.
get my potting in gear to get
That's
me
a
out
top
of this
shot.
hole I'm in.
Outstanding potting.
Well, he couldn't have played that any better. Superb positional shot.
3.
I could have played it a bit better, but there you go.
Four.
So I need the Robin power.
$11.
He's taking on the long red to the corner pocket.
And if, by the way, you haven't seen
That's a wonderful,
how
wonderful
Robin
pot.
makes these candles,
12.
she has a video on the YouTube. She does indeed. So you could go and check that out for her.
He's taking on the yellow.
Not quite the split he wanted.
14.
I mean, I'll take the split. Ah, it was a weird headache. It really
He needs to
was.
strike this well.
That's a great demonstration of his cue power.
15.
Yes, he's taking
Maybe
the pot
because
on.
of the night I had before, you know.
Tremendous pot.
He seems full of confidence at the moment.
19. $20.
Well, there we go. I've doubled my complete score of this match so far.
$27. $28.
Actually, no, let's do that. So let's roll it up there a little bit, because then we can get
Well,
one
no
down
surprises
that side
here
cushion.
with the long pot attempt.
Great cueing.
Now, have we got the one in the middle? The one that ideally we want. Oh, we do, we do.
He's taking this on. Wonderful shot.
Position looks pretty good to me.
34.
Right, first of all, No whitewash. That's the
41.
big thing. We don't want a whitewash. And then we go one frame at a time now.
Tricky pot, no doubt.
No! No, what have we done?
James Cahill, 41.
No! That could be it, or we could be out.
1. Eight.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Nicely onto the black.
9.
I just... just back in my seat, just...
Very well played.
16.
No. I just gotta hope and pray now something happens.
17.
Now, as an agnostic, that ain't gonna happen.
24.
Well, it goes. Half a chance here.
Please miss this.
Magnificent pot.
25.
This looks pretty simple.
$29.
I mean, in this form, he's not gonna miss.
30.
In this form, it's right. Shall we see you
37.
next week in the Welsh Open?
$38.
Please screw up here.
This
That's
is a
all I'm
real
asking.
opportunity to take the lead here. Great play to get back into a frame that was looking dead and gone. But this is where the pressure starts to mount.
Impressive comeback, and he's looking pretty confident at the moment.
43.
Impressive shot with the rest.
44.
No, he's not screwed up. He's done a perfect shot.
51.
Oh, wow. Well, we took a thumping today, folks.
Looking to run this along the cushion.
We took an absolute thumping today.
52. $59.
Just the colours now. In it goes.
Really impressive cueing.
61.
Now this should win him the frame.
Wow.
Down it goes.
And that should be it. Past the point,
Wow.
there's no return in this match.
64.
No issues there.
That should effectively remove any ideas his opponent may have of a comeback.
I mean, I haven't done a really, really short stream in a while. And this is apparently it. Good Lord almighty.
73.
That's just...
So this is a half chance.
But when you play snooker games like this and you have my setup like this, that's how it goes. Sometimes you have a good couple of hours, 2.5 hours. Sometimes you have a 40-odd minutes.
79.
Looking to play this softly.
What a clearance. Amazing.
86.
Utter shambles.
Frame and match. Sean Murphy.
He's done it. Now on to the semi-finals.
Utter shambles. A 4-0 whitewash. 60 points in total I did. 60. 337. Absolutely. I deserved to get my ass kicked that badly. So, we crash out another semi-final. No, another semi-final, another quarter-final. But Mark Allen beats him, and the highest break was Ronnie O'Sullivan. Mark Allen was the champion of the Coral Grand Prix. We're 7th in the world still. But that was not good. So, we move on to the Welsh Open. Who do we face in the Welsh Open next week? In a best of 7, we face the 124th in the world, Adam Stefano. And so that's what it will be next week. It's like, yeah, I thank you guys for being here very briefly for this 45-minute match. Oh dear. I'll be back tomorrow though. I will be back tomorrow as part of the Tig Whippy podcast on ggwpis.twitch.tv. Also have some videos going up all the time on the YouTube channel of The Game Won't Play Itself, so please, if you're not already following, please do that. We are trying to get to 150 subscribers on there, and a shed ton of videos for you and your oculars to watch. Now, shall we do a quick raid here? And don't forget, I'll be back here tomorrow, not tomorrow, Sunday for Assetto Corsa. Well, we will be racing, we're doing some racing. I've even got Squid Gaming on for playing some Among Us. Rach is chatting, but doing some Zelda. Yeah. Not really on I wanted to send you guys to, that's the problem. Okay, we'll just call it there. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow on the podcast. Sunday morning back here nice and early for a couple of hours. Guaranteed a couple of hours. But for now, rather prematurely and quickly, I shall see a good day. Goodbye.